to the main event of tonight's festivities, the Travis Tyson Memorial 300 at Talladega Superspeedway. Tonight we remember our good buddy, our friend, Travis Tyson, known as Travis Tyson, raced in several racing leagues. And I am HDRS Canute 907. Joining me tonight in the booth for this fantastic race is HDRS Biker OG. Biker, you raced in the qualifying race earlier, didn't quite make it in, but you know what? You are going to join me tonight for a fantastic race. How are you doing?
Oh, you betcha, Canute. It's going to be a great race tonight. It just goes to show you the turnout, how much there was love for Travis and the various different leagues and people that he met online. And tonight you'll see gentlemen from quite a few different leagues, and it'll be fantastic. There was a turnout of over 35 drivers in the preliminary races to try to get in to the main event here tonight, which will hold 24 drivers. And it's going to be an exciting race with quality, and I mean quality drivers from quite a few leagues and all around the United States here. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. And we love you, Travis, and that's why we're here. And just remember, this is only the first memorial race. We'll be holding them every year on June 3rd, which is Travis's birthday today. He would have been 35. I want to say hello to his wife, Kayla, his parents, and Kayla's parents. It's nice to have you with us tonight, and it's nice that we get to honor Travis in this manner, Canute, isn't it?
It is absolutely, it is an honor, and we had the honor of racing with him throughout several races in the Xfinity series as well as the Cup series for Hammer Down Racing. And he was able to get himself a couple wins in that series, once at Darlington in I believe the inaugural season for the Xfinity series, and he was able to get himself a Cup series win at Talladega, his favorite track. So we're looking forward to this wonderful event, and here's to hoping that we can keep going with this every single year moving forward. I do have the starting lineup, and Biker, there is going to be 26 racers in the event. Shady didn't count himself prior because he was the one that set this up. He wanted to be included in this, and
sure.
I think there's one other person that he wanted to include in that as well. So we're gonna go with 26 drivers, and it'll be 16 drivers in one chat, I'm sure, and the other 10 will be in another chat. So here is the starting lineup for tonight's race. It's going to be Shady Acres starting shotgun on the field in 26th position, with Chewy 7778 starting in 25th spot. In 24th will be JCR Clashin with Mike G 2338 starting in 23rd. Dan the Man MRL will be starting 22nd with Mucka FRR starting in 21st. GTR LL The Sauce will be starting in 20th position with WRX Mike 88 starting 19th. Baseball Kid 7899 starting 18th. GTR Jose Protege will be starting 17th. Also got Bad Martin RLR in 16th. Warpig 1027 in 15th. It's Bob Drew will be starting 14th with Sharp 24 in 13th. TCR D Dubs in 12th. FRR True Death starting in 11th. BWK Terror in 10th with S7 Baba Yaga in 9th. NWR Hellcat 73 will start in 8th with I believe that's War 6216 FTR in 7th. Heavy Duty 540 FTR in 6th, Dark Knight 27 1974 in 5th, Rapid 2448 in 4th, FRR Pittman the second in 3rd, B. Holcomb FTR starting in 2nd, and on the pole will be Hick Ross starting on the pole. So we got 26 drivers who all raced their way in. Looking forward to enjoying tonight's race with them. It'll be 300 miles, a full distance, 2 times tire wear with 113 laps total, and that is going to have stages as well. Relax cautions, damage will be on. And getting set and ready for tonight's race. We've got our invites. We're just waiting for the word to join.
Okay, so we're just sitting here waiting for the start, getting ready to join. Have you got to join yet, Canute?
I have not yet.
Okay, then that's all we're waiting for.
I do have
get this wonderful showing on the road.
I do have Dark Knight stream up, so I can help keep track of the laps there, though.
Oh, there you go. If you're watching that stream, you can see as soon as we could join also.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep, Talladega, a good 2.66 mile oval. It says going green. So I'm going to wait for...
Oh, okay, hold on.
Too soon?
Yeah. They still had 40 seconds on the timer when I jumped in.
And good thing we got sent a bunch of invites, right?
Yeah, you know, hey, for you folks out there that don't know, this isn't the easiest thing to work out because nobody's in the same place hanging out together. It's all backdoor communications.
Uh-oh, we've got a pause happening. Apparently Warpig had to reset. Tough break for Warpig.
Yeah, we got plenty of notifications, don't we?
Yep. Thank you all for joining us tonight. We do have 6 viewers right now. Please feel free to like the video and subscribe to this channel, Shady Acres channel. And also feel free to turn on those notifications so that you can get all the updates for when Shady Acres goes live.
We're sorry about the dead air, but when this race gets going, it'll be exciting, believe me.
Talladega is always a fun race. Not unlike in the first race, we did see the top line work pretty well, at least early on in the second race, before that first set of green flag pit stops there. So, Biker, we're looking at having a very solid race, at least early on when guys are trying to work that top side in. Quite likely won't have to worry about anyone trying to force any issues, but I think that without points on the line, things should pan very well. And we've also got those stage breaks, so people will be able to reset in case something happens. Oh, they're going, so let's go ahead and join, Biker. Are you in there, bud?
I'm in.
All right.
I'm pressing my watch live race button right now. Like I said, it's a little tough to get these things exactly on time, but I think it worked good. And Hick Ross says he got booted.
Oh, no.
That's our pole sitter. How'd he get booted?
I got booted.
Oh,
How'd
that
that
tough
happen,
break.
Hick?
I don't know.
Oh, man.
Well, looks like people are backing out so that you can rejoin, so.
Cool.
It sure does, doesn't it?
All right.
All right, then. So we will
Yeah,
wait
they're
for
going to
the lobby
definitely
to reset.
restart the lobby.
Cool.
Billy Holcomb just said they're restarting the lobby, and you can see people are dropping in and out right now. So we'll drop out
All right.
and see if we can get this thing restarted.
Shoot, when I was in there, I forgot to double check whether it was 2 times where or whether it was 3 times where.
Well, it's supposed to be 2 times, so hopefully that's how they have it set up.
Right.
They originally said 3 times, but then they realized with a 100% race, it's quite a few pit stops.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I want to do is I want to go erase all these, they're restarting the whole lobby, then none of these invites are any good. We're going to need new invites.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to clear out all the old ones. And I'll make sure that they know.
Yeah, we're all running, or everybody is running the same paint scheme. The number 7 Brandt Professional Agricultural or Agriculture Chevy Camaro, the red paint scheme, as Travesty called it. It was the Red Baron paint scheme. So it's going to be very difficult to tell who's in what car or what position with everybody running the same paint scheme. But we'll try and make do the best that we can. Shady and I were talking earlier, and there's a good chance that next year when it's run, it will be the Cup Series being run. And they'll probably use in the 24 car, and you'll be able to run whatever number 24 paint scheme, in-game paint scheme, is available. So whether it's the Black Flames Exalta paint scheme or the Jeff Gordon Silver Exalta paint scheme as well, could also be running that. The Sea Glass Special that Byron ran at Daytona. Any of the Liberty University paint schemes, the All-Star paint scheme. As well.
I'm not going to have to worry about getting kicked out because I have a multitude of invites now.
Oh, yeah.
It's all good.
Dark is good for that.
Yeah.
So once again, just waiting on the word join.
Or you're watching Dark Stream. I'm sure that'll give you the hint too. Because it was perfect last time. We actually got in on the Fanatic screen, and that's a good thing to get in on. And for those of you out there waiting for the race to start, we're sorry about the delay. There's been a minor technical difficulty that's getting taken care of right now. And I'm sure we'll be underway in the next couple of minutes or so.
Okay, so I can confirm it is 2 times tire wear.
There you go. tell you what, I'd like to thank Shady Acres out there for taking the wheel on this whole thing, putting it together, spending his time, taking care of business to do this for Travis. And I want to give a big shout out to Shady Acres for all his hard work. Thank you very much, Shady. Really do appreciate it, buddy.
There was another guy that was involved in all this as well. I just got to bring up the Facebook post if I can. Yeah, just give me a quick second here. A guy by the name of Hunter Young helped put this race together. He got a fundraiser started for his wife Kayla, who will be watching tonight. So Kayla, if you're watching, hello. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we want to let you know that we are thinking of you at this time, and thinking of Travis's parents as well, and it was a great honor to be able to race with him, as well as to broadcast these series of races tonight, and we're wishing you all the best, and hoping for happy healing on this night that we remember Travis Tyson.
Yeah, and it's a little emotional, so try to get by our emotions sometimes, because they're pretty strong, for sure. Okay, so yeah, it takes a while to load the field when they're putting everybody back in their position. So it should be just a few more minutes. Relax, maybe get yourself a little snack or get yourself something to drink. Make sure you're comfortable. This race is going to be close to an hour and 45 minutes long. And I'll guarantee you it will be very enjoyable. You have some great drivers here in this race tonight.
Oh, okay.
And,
we got to join, Biker.
So we're joining.
Yep, I think we're a little bit behind. I was
okay.
I was trying to watch.
We'll catch up.
I was trying to watch Dark Stream, and I didn't realize that his stream wasn't exactly live.
Oh, no good. Well, we'll be on, and you'll have to bear with us for this next hour and 45 minutes, which should be pretty interesting, as a lot of these drivers in here, we haven't broadcasted them before, and they're new to us, figuring them out. But
perfect
here we go.
timing.
Getting ready to go. Cross that start-finish line. Somebody's already in the infield. Somebody's already in the grass. There's already, it looks like we have a lagging, and we do have.
That's unfortunate.
We have a lagging lobby, which is no bueno.
A 7 baby
Looks
Yaga.
like we have they're going under a pit right now, I'm sure. And ladies and gentlemen, the reason you're seeing everybody in the red number 7 Justin Allgaier car is because this was Travis's favorite ride. He called it the Red Baron, taking it to heart. And this is the car that he would always be in, no matter what league or who he was racing in the Xfinity Series. If you saw this car, you knew it was Travis T's son. Here we go on the restart. Let's see if it gets cleaned up a little bit here, Canute.
Shady's going to be on the pole for this one. Let's take a look back.
It looks pretty clean to me.
You know, I'm not really sure what happened there on that on that
I
start.
think the back got a little tangled up. Somebody missed a gear and things got tangled up. It's
Right.
looking pretty good right now. It looks like we're 3 wide in the 4th row back.
That's right. Heavy duty 540 on the inside. He's gonna get clear of that mess. We're gonna take a
We
look
still
out
have
back
some-
here.
Some jostling around. These guys don't look like they want to stay on the high side, as quite a few of them are leaving and going to the bottom.
Yeah, people are gonna really need to work together on that top side in order to make some headway. And then
Oh, for
What you
sure,
got?
for sure.
once you got 10 cars plus on the bottom,
Uh-oh. A little
Yep.
thing and a little door handle to door handle there, but they handle... Oh, there we go. There we got one. Slightly into the wall.
and the wall, but no wreck. So far, we'll
Exactly.
stay clean and green.
Yes, we will. Boy, you can see some moves being made right now. And it looks like guys are afraid that they're going to lose the draft, so they're trying to wedge their way into the bottom if they can.
My gosh, that's a lot of red cars there. Following it's Bob Drew. He falls back to the second to last spot, but he's able to get right back in the inside line and keep with the draft. So he'll stay with the pack here.
Shady continues to lead this thing around.
Yep, that's right. Shady Acres 28 leading with War 6216 running in the second spot. Shady Acres has always been pretty good at Talladega as the outside line starts to form up and work together. War's going to work to the outside and go to the outside for the lead on Shady.
Well, yeah, you got Mucka FRR right on his tail.
Gonna hop on with War and take a look back towards the rest of the field. We're pretty much 2 by 2 throughout the entire field now. War cuts down in front of Shady.
Cuts down in front of Shady. I'm watching True Death here. 4-car back in the bottom lane. See, now the top's kind of holding it together now, it looks like. And that's some beautiful racing right now, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
There's no need to do anything out of the ordinary now. It's a long race. You just want to stay in there and maintain. We have somebody that moved up and drifted down.
That's Rapid
Between the two
2448
rows.
currently leading this race from the high line. Wow, such fantastic racing from these guys as we are now 3 wide. Oh, that was close. That could have ended in tears for somebody. But we are going to stay clean and green.
Oh, here we go. When somebody pulls out of that draft and pulls in front of the other lane, boy, it gets a little hairy at times.
Yeah, it can.
But they're making it work. We're 3 wide right now. 2
we've
deep,
already-
3 wide.
We've already lost
Going around
somebody.
4.
Baby Yaga. We have lost.
Okay, here we go. We've got a bunch of people on the bottom now. And I'm riding along with Mike G2338 in second place.
Shady running.
Holding a beautiful line he is.
Yes, typical. That is a lot of red cars.
Well, I was sitting here thinking of Sammy Hagar, right? Red, I like it red. Some like it hot,
Yep.
I like it red. Baby, we're red tonight.
Once again, following along with Rapid as we look back. Oh, somebody hard in the wall back there.
Oh, yes.
2 cars.
I'm back here with War Pig. He got cleanly through it. I almost got to think that's going to cause a caution. There's quite a few cars there.
Yeah,
But it doesn't look like anything's really slowing down. Oh, they are now. They are now.
Yep. Hellcat Finn 73 involved. TCR D-dubs.
Well, has Baby Yaga actually lagged out of this race?
Yes, I believe he has.
Oh, no good.
So we will get reset.
Looks like Shady's back in 5th place now. A heavy duty.
At least back in 5th,
Dark
yeah.
Knight being first.
No, I believe that's still Oh, where is he, man?
Hard to tell because everybody has the same number. Sometimes
Yeah.
you got to have that good visual, you know.
Yeah, it's still Rapid 2448 leading.
And Mike G 2338 on the outside. Looks like Mike, the boys on top, are almost getting by him. See what happens. And come out onto the backstretch. Get these things in line, boy. Get them drafts going. We got them trying to get out of the top and get down to the bottom already. Shady's the 3rd car back on the top line.
Yep. But he's fallen back. THC Drip Rev says my money's on the 7.
Yeah, I bet it is. And THC Drip's a good long-time friend here in this NASCAR game of quite a few of us.
Yep.
It's good to see that he's watching tonight. Good to see you watching, Drip.
And typical 30 comes back with, no, I think the 7 will win.
Yeah, of course. Hey, guys, the bottom line is I got $100 on the red car. Okay, we got some swervers, some maneuvers here. Yep, they want in the bottom, and they're cutting people off on the bottom here. Dark Knight getting cut off, sent to the infield a little bit. And if you know Dark Knight, he ain't having none of that.
Oh, no.
He'll remember you, whoever that was, the 7 car.
Coming to the line this time.
You might find yourself in the infield there, buddy.
I'm back following along with Dark Knight, so once he crosses the line on his stream, I'll be able to let you know where about he's at.
He should be across.
Yep, P11 now. Or excuse me, P18, 11 laps to go in the stage. So I think if they stay green, we'll have a pit stop that everybody will need to make.
Oh, yeah, because they only get 11 or 12 laps. Oh, no, they're times 2. They're going to get 13 or 14 now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Now the field starts to sort itself out, single file for the most part.
Looks like I got Mucka from Front Row Racing in 4th place at the moment. FRR is a well-known league in NASCAR 5 with some excellent drivers and quality guys if you get to know some of them.
And we got somebody back there that's lost the draft. I'm trying to get back there to figure out who it is. BWK Terror. Tough luck for him. And as long as he stays on the lead lap, or at least the first car 1 lap down, he should be good still.
Oh, and we got FRR Pittman looking like he's here in 6th.
Oh, car's being shoved down to the inside. Oh, big crash on the front stretch.
Oh, TCRT Dubs was involved, I imagine. Hellcat.
Now, I don't remember whether or not this race is going to have manual cautions.
But
it is set for relaxed cautions.
It's set for relaxed, and I never did see anything in the instructions about there going to be manuals at all. We have some bumping up front because Chewy wants to get down in that line because he's stuck up top. with just him and let's see here, just him and a couple other guys, and yeah, that bottom lane is rolling. And now JCR Clashin has left Huey, and he's got himself in the bottom line here, back in about 8th position. And we still have a rapid 24:48 leading this pack.
Yep.
Looks like Warpig is back, got himself in the draft, and is in line.
Just following or trying to cycle around here, get some of these guys some screen time here, in case you happen to be watching from your various leagues, checking out, seeing who's all in this race, how they're doing.
Sure, and right now from Full Throttle Racing, you have B. Holcomb. Looks like he's in 6th place now. So you got a couple different leagues at the front here.
We've also got JCR Clash, and he just moved up to the top side with a couple guys, and they're starting to work their way forward.
What happened there? Is that a spike that I just saw?
That might have been a lag spike. JCR Clash, and
yeah,
being the main
exactly
victim
what it
there.
Looked like.
Tough break for him. I just turned to him, and he made a move, and unfortunately got the short end of the stick. And I dare say he got announcer's curse.
Yeah. Looks like Bad 5 Martin is way back off the pace.
Shady Acres was involved in that crash earlier too. So unfortunately he is out of the competition for now. James Hopper says, "Oh my, too much red, LOL."
Yeah, there is a lot of red. And I bet you it's matching quite a few people's eyes tonight.
Oh yeah.
For various reasons.
Good news is that it's still such a long race. Should still have plenty of opportunities to get back up there.
Yeah. You got BWK Terror and a couple others back here that would probably behoove them to get all their cars together in a straight line, which it looks like they're trying to do now.
Quite a run on the top side. A couple cars trying to make a move, but nobody really joined them, trying to get around Billy Holcomb, FTR.
Yeah, that was True Death that was trying to get that move going, and it just didn't happen.
Just didn't quite have enough people get up there and try and work together.
So T-Dub's right on the bumper of the leader here. I'll tell you, if you want to know the truth, these guys are doing a great job.
They are doing a pretty good job so far. I mean, it's a tough break that that caution didn't come out earlier when there was that wreck coming off the trial. But yeah, for the most part, everyone is running pretty well, being very patient. I mean, I know it's still the first stage, but accidents can happen. As we come to the line to complete yet another lap, I will check and see where we are at as far as a lap count is concerned. 3 laps to go in the stage. So it looks like this is pretty much going to be it. As far as...
Well, we got Baseball Kid and WRX Mike, who was involved in that wreck. That look, they're like a little bit over a third of a lap down, but they are hooked up trying to make up some ground at this time.
Following along now with It's Bob Drew. He's the lone Hammer Down Racing representative in this field tonight. He's currently running in 7th, so good run for him. Right in front of Dark Knight.
We've got the Baseball Kid and Mike G2338, who are also involved in that wreck, hooked up and running together.
JCR Clashin was able to get back and catch up to a group of other cars. He's in a 4-car group right now. As we'll be coming to the start of the last lap in stage 1 here. Somebody's trying to make a move on the top side.
Yeah, but it was like they jumped out and nobody else jumped out, so now they're trying to side draft.
Yeah, I think making a move at that point was probably a little bit too soon.
Right in front of B. Holcomb. People
Somebody got shoved down there.
In.
As Rapid 2448 continues to lead. Honestly, I think at this point, I personally would want to just finish out the stage where I am if I'm in this lead group. And
sure, no need to try anything crazy in the lead group, right?
Yep.
I mean, you're there, you can get what you want. It seems like to me some more people should be trying to go up top, though. But instead, there's not that many coming out. I just see 3 on the outside, 4 on the outside. They're trying to go here.
It is going to be Rapid getting the stage win.
There you go.
And Dark Knight was able to come across the line in 6th there. Give me a second here. I'll give you a stage rundown. It was Rapid 2448 winning the stage with GTR Jose Protege in 2nd. FR Pittman 2nd in 3rd. Billy Holcomb in 4th. GTR LL The Sauce in 5th. Dark Knight in 6th. Dan the Man MRL in 7th. Mucka in 8th. Chewy in 9th. And Sharp 24 in the 10th spot.
Well, there you go, and that's some great coverage there, Canute. We really appreciate that. As these gentlemen are going in the pits now and making some decisions on how much gas and what kind of tires and this and that they're going to put on there.
Honestly,
here we go, getting ready to go green, starting stage 2.
That's right. I still believe that it is. If I can cycle
around.
Oh,
there's somebody that lost it. Uh-oh.
Yep, got some guys checking up.
Yeah, it gets, in these restarts, man, that first lap and getting around 1 and 2 is a pretty, tough chore.
Especially if you miss a shift.
Oh, if you miss a shift, you could screw everybody behind you up big time.
GTR
But it
the
looks
sauce.
like they're pretty cleaned up. Looks like they're moving pretty good right now. Of course, the bottom line is full of what we in NASCAR 5 call the bottom feeders, and that's moving right along. It seems to me so far, and it will have to come to fruition, that somebody will have to get on top and get 6-7 cars to stay there with them. Sooner or later, it's got to happen, because otherwise, you're just going to let these guys up front just have it all night long.
Yeah, right now, Chewy 77 or 777-87 is trying to lead a group, but they keep wanting to push it 3 wide, and that's just not going to work. As the LL the Sauce has lost the lead draft, so he's going to lose quite a bit of time. For his sake, I hope a caution comes out so that he can regain some ground.
Well, seeing there's quite a few cars back there on the outside, if they'd get in the lane and get together and stop wanting down on the bottom so hard, they could work their way up here.
Yep.
And that's what all those guys, you see a few of them flaring out, trying to get out of the bottom and get it on the top, but I'll tell you right now, the part of the pack here that's back in the third end of this line, if they got up top, they could make a move. They could do something, but it's tough to get up there and stay up there because people will leave you.
Riding on board with Shady Acres now as he tries to work his way through this scrum further back in the pack. Was just with Billy Holcomb there. He's currently running in the 2nd spot. A little bit of 3 wide up ahead. Somebody got shoved out. Oh, he tried to come down a little bit too far. But we will stay clean and green for right now.
Yeah, and hey, and besides that, you got to know with a lot of these drivers, I'll tell you right now, the reason these drivers are in here is because they all knew Travis, okay? They all knew him from the various leagues that Travis was in. So there's got to be a lot of emotion going on during this race, I would believe. And that's going to, make some things a little bit different than normal. But it looks like these guys up top are, if they could get together and not be 3 wide and have cars in the middle, looks like they're coming here a little bit. If they get a little bit more organized, they could get up here to the front.
Yes, they are following along now. Well, looking back from our leader, GTR Jose Protege, seeing that line of red cars up top, they're starting to make a little bit of a run up there on the top side as they get nice and organized. Somebody moved up. Not sure whether that was forced.
We got a couple in the wall, but they seem to be okay, just losing ground. Whoever was in the far back, they're going to lose the draft for sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was a incident that was that somebody was forced up from the bottom, or whether somebody tried to move up to catch the momentum from the top lane and just didn't quite time it right.
That's it. It looks like that was It's Bob's Drew is the one who's back there who's lost everything.
Guys are starting
one of the ones anyway.
Guys are starting to move back down to the inside line. As some cars further up front are now starting to move up to the top lane. So Jose Protege still leads. And the 3 cars in the top side gain a few more members up there. Again, the only driver that's out of this race so far is S7 Baby Yaga.
Well, it looks like we got somebody they moved out. Looks like we had a significant number of cars up top, and then a couple decided to move back down to the bottom.
Yep,
Come on, you guys, get that together up top. You can bring that line all the way to the front. I'll guarantee you, it'll come. Just stay there.
Somebody got out of shape there too.
Yeah, that's what I think somebody caught a little bit of the butter there in the tri-oval. And you can see them all catching some butter. See that? Yep. There they go. Oh, there's a couple, 2, 3 cars up.
Hick Ross involved, looks like.
Infield.
No caution.
Well,
man, sometimes
what this game you take in this race.
Yeah, sometimes what this game determines as a caution is just so wild. Hellcat Finn 73 involved in that wreck as well.
Well, now we have a few guys breaking out. I was thinking, well, we're back to one line again on the bottom.
Nope.
But I've seen a few have broken out to the top again. And now, I'm telling you, that's 7 cars on top if they could hook up. We have 6 immediately here, but 1 way back there.
Yeah, but they got to be
Somebody
smart.
get up there and help them. You know, either that or you're just giving this race away. It looks like they're putting the move on here. Looks like they're good and organized at this point in time.
Oh, yeah, that top line has moved up into the 3rd spot, racing for the 3rd spot at least. They can stay organized as they start to break up, as I say that.
I know, and that's sad, isn't it? Because if they stay organized, they can take this thing. And now, look, now they're trying, the guys that were in the front of that top line are trying to find their way down to the bottom.
Well, at this point, you've made that ground. You don't want to lose it, so any chance you can get, at least get yourself back in a spot where you can make some more momentum and get somebody to work with you. Get a group of guys to work with you and take over that lead from Jose Protege.
Well, I'm waiting to see what Billy does with about a half a lap to go at the end of this stage.
Well, don't forget,
FTR.
Don't forget, we've been green so far here in stage 2. There's still pit stops that could happen. Green flag pit stops, that is.
Sure.
That's another group of 3 cars trying to work their way around, and they've got themselves quite the head of speed here.
Yeah, they got something coming if they can keep it going.
WRX.
See, now
Mike.
This is where those guys that are in 7th and farther back, 8th farther back, they could jump on the tail of those guys on top and push that thing right to the front, but they're hanging on the bottom. There I see 1 or 2 have gone up with them. Looks like they have 6, 7. They have 7 cars now up there.
Now we've got a good string of cars up on the top side.
Here they go. That's what you wanted to see. It's going to get exciting now. Guys on top, stay on top. You're making headway. No use to try to get down anymore.
This is quite a sight to see here. That inside line definitely quite a bit more broken up than the top line.
Okay, those guys stay on that top line. And those guys that are up top right now, oh, look what we got going here.
Somebody trying to take advantage of that momentum.
Yeah, and it was a bad move because your timing was really off there. And now they're stuck in the middle, and that's dividing up the top line, and the bottom leaders are leaving them in the back again.
Yep.
That was a mistake. Whoever was on the bottom that tried to get up top, they ruined it for the toppers. But there's a lot of race left, and they know that top line will move. Oh! That was a scuff up into the wall, wasn't it?
Somebody just took a heavy hit. That was a baseball kid, by the way, that was leading that top lane.
Okay. Yeah, they had it going on, and if they would have held on to it, they would be up tied with the front right now, the bottom lane. Telling you.
Ooh, Dark Knight got shoved up the track there.
And these guys all know it's a long race. And, they're just checking things out. I'll guarantee you, you get about 15 laps to go at the end of this race. There's going to be a top lane and a bottom lane rolling. They know what they can do now.
As Jose Protege leads yet another lap. Checking to see how many laps are left in the stage. We got 9 to go.
And how many were in the stage to begin with? Do you remember?
20-something.
Well, they're going to have to make a green flag then. It seems like to me they're going to have to decide when.
Oh, come on, THC Drip Rev. You know my move was perfectly timed. I was just going too slow, and it made everybody else chuck up. Talking about my move. When I got my first ever league race win, I was leading the race. The top line was coming up really hard. I moved up, got hit square, but it forced everyone else in that top side to slow down so much that it caused a wreck, which I feel really, really bad about.
I'm sure you do.
No, I really do.
Oh,
it was, I'll call it an encumbered win.
Hey man, we know that you just, made a Ross Chastain type move.
Yeah.
But it's all right, because right now we still have the majority of those who started this race still in the draft, still in the main pack, still running hard. I think we only have 5 or 6 scattered cars out behind them. And right now we're still going with the same old up front, and I'm telling you, if those guys don't get the top line together, it's going to be the same old to the end of the stage and to the end of the finish line at the end of the race.
That's right. Oh, Hellcat Finn, heavy damage further back. Checking up on some of the other guys in this race. GTRLL, the Sauce. lost the draft at the start of stage 2 here. Was never really able to get it back, so he runs back here. He's just exiting the trial now as our leader, Jose Protege, is coming in.
Wow, do we have Dan the Man in 3rd place right now?
I believe so.
That's a good place because, you know, there was a time there I was watching him in like 12th or 13th place.
Billy Holcomb still sitting there in the 2nd spot. Oh, he dips down below the double yellows.
That's
possibly coming into the pits.
They're going into the pits. They're signaling pits, man. That's exactly what they're doing. They're letting everybody know they're going into the pits this time. Let's see who all follows.
Yep, Jose Protege, Billy Holcomb, a few other guys coming into the pits now. Likely going to only take a splash and go. And oh, somebody almost lost it coming into the pits there. Everything NASCAR tuning in, saying, why is everyone Justin Allgaier? That's simple. It's because this is a memorial race. The Justin Allgaier car was the favorite car of the guy who this race is dedicated to.
That be Travis Tyson.
That's correct. Looks like Billy Holcomb is going to lead the field. Whoa, I get it. They were kind of ghosted together there, so it looked like they were going to spin each other out. But Billy Holcomb did have the lead coming out of the pits. More cars coming into the pits now. War Pig is in the pits.
Going to have to see how this cycles out because it looked like some people gained quite a few spots here.
Dan the Man in the pits, he's coming out. And he is going to lead the second group of cars out of the pits.
Is that True Death right on his tail end?
Not sure, maybe.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
Yes, it is.
It's True Death right on his tail. And Pittman's like 3 cars behind him. Oh, there's somebody that hit the wall trying to come in. That would be TCRD Dubs.
Yep. And
right now, we're probably going to have to wait till the end of the stage to know where everybody cycled out into.
I think Jose Protege may have suffered a speeding penalty.
That'll be a bummer.
So yeah, he's way back in the field now. The stage will be ending shortly, but yeah, definitely
you got a lot of people coming out pits right now. They're not supposed to go into the pits with 2 left, so they've got to at least have 3 or 4 left. These people are just now coming out.
3 to go at the line for Dark Knight.
Okay, so they all got it right before the 2-lapper. We got some people spread out. I can't tell you exactly who's in first.
No.
But I still believe that B. Holcomb is in second. I'm thinking, but there's a couple of cars in front of them too. So, you know, and it depends on what kind of tires they took. Because, you know, they all just got enough gas to make it.
Yep.
But what'd they do with tires? Did they just take gas or did they take 2 tires? I don't know anybody that would have took 4 tires there. Right now, I think we got heavy-duty 540 FTR in first with Billy pushing them. Is what I think.
Yeah, I think you're right about that.
And I think what you got, Dan the Man in third, maybe.
Yeah, it's one thing about
I think these
running
are the
same
top
car.
6 cars. I think these are the top 6 cars right here.
Yep.
that are running together, and all the other guys back there are trying to catch them.
Actually, baseball. Yeah, it's not baseball kid leading. It's
No.
Oh, Rapid 2448 is out of gas.
No.
He just ran out coming off of
Trying to stretch it, huh?
Yep, trying to stretch it and just misjudged his fuel window. Tough break there. Oh, that was the end of the stage there. I missed the end of the stage. I think it was Heavy Duty that got the win.
With Billy right behind him, huh?
Yeah.
From FTR. That's what I think.
I don't have the exact top 10, but True Death. Oh, wait, no, there we are. Oh, it was War FTR that won with Heavy Duty in second. Dan the Man in third. Billy Holcomb in fourth. True Death in fifth. Mike G in sixth. Clashin' in seventh. WRX Mike in eighth. Baseball Kid in ninth. And Dark Knight in 10th.
Yeah, somebody's asking, did War not pit? You're not supposed to be fuel saving.
Den Kate chiming in saying hello there. Nice win, War. As we get back to Green Flag Racing here. Heavy Duty 540 is your new leader here in the final run to the finish. Got cars sorting themselves out between the top side and the bottom. A little bit of argy-bargy going on further back.
Yeah, you know, you can see they're holding it together pretty good, but those guys in the back need to understand that being in the back and the bottom ain't going to get you anywhere.
Nope.
So if you're back and you're in the bottom, get up there on top of those guys on top and get it going, or else you're just going to be back there. And when something happens, you're going to be involved in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
Anywhere from 16th back should be forming up top right now and charging this top line.
59 laps to go in this race, so yeah, there should be plenty of time to get yourself sorted out and hook up with someone on the top side and make some moves. But yeah, it looks like everybody's sorting out single file.
See, and what's going to happen then? If something happens in the middle of the pack, it could take them all out. The one good thing about this NASCAR game is you don't get your car so damaged that they send you to the garage.
Yeah. Little scrum going on here in mid-pack. Somebody had to check up big time.
Well, they can't. They got to stay 3 wide and 4 wide in the back. Do you see that? Instead of getting together and just forming in that top lane and going.
Not sure if somebody tried to force themselves down to the bottom line there or what happened, but yeah, I just changed screen and somebody just checked up. Checking in on FRR True Death. He's currently running in third right now. TCRD Dubs running behind him, along with Clashin', Dark Knight, Warpig, and War currently running in the 8th spot.
Yeah, so Right now, it looks like they're all trying to stay on the bottom. There are a couple of cars up top, but they're strung out by themselves and they have nothing really hooked up and are really not working together. But, you know, the thing right now with some 55 laps to go is just don't do anything to hurt yourself. Just go with the flow. There's no need to do anything out of the ordinary at the moment. And that's probably why a lot of guys are just trying to stay down low. They want to make sure that they maintain the draft and they don't lose the draft. They don't go to the back. The back's not going to be a good place to go with 10 laps to go, but I know these guys that are racing in this race tonight are very good at what they do, and I'll guarantee you with 10 laps to go, they'll start organizing that top. The only bummer is right now is that the bottom line is getting strung out at the back. And those are cars that could lose draft and not be available to go up top when the time comes. So we'll just have to sit back, relax, and wait and see what they decide to do. But right now, it looks like everybody's just happy being a bottom feeder.
Yeah, you kind of have to wonder, okay, what's the plan? Are they just trying to get to the first round of pit stops and just trying to stay in touch with the leader, or what are they trying to do right now? Den Kate, yes, there was a big one, but there was no caution thrown for it. Unfortunately, NASCAR of the game being what it is, or NASCAR Heat, I should say, being what it is, and not really believing that the apron is part of the racing surface. And yeah, at least 8 cars got involved in a massive crash coming off of the tri-oval heading towards turn 1, but the game did not throw a caution, and clearly no manuals in this race. So without that option, no one was able to recover from that accident. So here we run.
No. And it looks right now you got a few cars, 5 cars it seems like, that may have lost the draft off the bottom line trying to get it back. Looks like they we're up in the wall.
Oh, yep.
We got 2 up into the wall into the back. And that will not be a caution. You got them. Oh, you got them in the infield. You got them in the wall.
Oh, nope, this is a caution. Oh, nope, never mind.
No, they're not slowing down. It doesn't look like a caution at all. It looks like the packs have now separated.
Yep. Sharp 24 ended up getting, by the looks of it, the real short end of the stick there. So unless the caution is able to come out, looks like his Travis Tyson Memorial 300 hopes are gone.
So we do have some guys. Cars are staying up top up there. I like the way they're hanging because they're not losing any ground.
That's right. Baseball Kid currently second in line up top there. And WRX Mike is leading the charge now.
Yeah. They're doing just fine. See, now somebody else has come up to help them out. They might fade for a second, but if they hang together, they will gain a little bit of ground. Oh, there's another car coming up to help. Yeah, here you go.
Dark Knight is leading the charge on the top side now.
And I'll tell you something. If you've ever raced with Dark here, and you know Dark as well as I do, he is a proponent for going up high. He wants to race you up high. And you know, another reason for that is not just to try to get to the front, but the higher you race on this track, the less tire wear you get. That can
and the
help
more
you in the pits
momentum
later.
You can carry too.
That's very true. And you could see how they have made some ground up now. They stick together and stay, oh, there's a couple more people deciding, hey, we need to go up top.
I mean, Dark Knight has gotten himself up racing for 4th position right now.
Sure. And I'm going to tell you, if all those guys stay up top and they keep gaining people from the back the way they are, They may get one or two more cars up there, and they're going to take over the bottom.
I don't know. I think that the further back that these people are, as the field starts to come down into the bottom lane, if
Yeah,
that,
and that's where they give up. They should not give up. Dark will tell you, and I'll tell you, if you get the numbers up top, it's going to take you a couple laps. If you get equal numbers to the guys on the bottom, it'll take you a couple laps, but you will get there.
I think the
You
main
can't
issue.
freak out and go back to the bottom.
I think the main issue there, Biker, was that those guys that had moved down to the bottom, they felt like they had stalled out a little bit and saw that gap and wanted to get back in line to keep that position, and I think what caused that stall was some guys further back was having a tough time staying in line. They were drifting up the racetrack. They were trying to get back in line, and they came back down a little bit too far. And unfortunately, stuff like that happens, and it ruins a really strong run for people who were making that top side work.
And they were making it work. They were looking really good there. So, hey, at least they know now, right? And that could have been, let's go see what we can find out type of top side, because here they try to come again.
Yeah, Billy,
as people are trying to move out.
Our baseball kid pushing third in line now. I believe that is WRX Mike that he's trying to push. Shady Acres trying to make something work on the top side. Nope, he's trying to get back down to the bottom now. Heavy Duty 540 FTR still leading this race. War 62-16, winner of Stage 1. Or no, he was Stage 2 winner. My mistake. And somebody's going a lap down, unfortunately.
Who's going a lap down is Sharp 24.
Yep, remember he was
24.
in that last accident there, so. Now the only thing
hopefully,
he can really hope for.
Hopefully, though, he can jump on and get some of this draft here. Get down there and get some draft, Sharp. What are you doing there, buddy? Oh, well.
I mean, he is trying to stay out of everyone's way.
He
for
did
racing,
a great job of staying out of everybody's way.
Yep. Lugnut
sure.
Racing number 6 says, hi, guys. Hello, Lugnut. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Yeah, we really do appreciate it. Thank you very much.
We are currently in the final stage, less than 50 laps to go in tonight's race.
It looks like Billy Holcomb is out for FTR, is out of the race.
Oh, no.
He's lagged out. That's what it looks like.
So that's 2 cars out of this race now. Baby Yaga and Billy Holcomb. Tough break for him.
Yeah, Billy was up there up front the whole race.
As they cross the line, checking to see how many laps there are to go. 46 laps now to go in this race.
Oh, so we're going to at least have a couple more pit stops.
Mm-hmm.
We got to have them. In fact, they should be taking one at any time, right?
Yep. Bob Drew was trying to make a move on the top side, but didn't quite make it work. He's all by his lonesome now, and
oh look,
he's
and then
falling
you got
back.
a guy that's going to come up and give him a little bump there. Uh-oh, somebody's in the infield. Doing a little John Deere action there.
Yep.
Mowing the grass.
Hick Ross has now lost the draft, as well as Mucka FRR and BWK Terror. Tough break for those guys. Maybe they'll be able to gain some ground back during the next round of pit stops.
Yeah, Mucka from FRR is back there trying to find out who is pushing him. Oh, it's Terror. You're right.
Following along now with TCR D-Dubs. He's running in the 4th spot.
True Death is in the third spot, right in front of him.
Oh, as we got all the sauce making a pit stop.
Yes, you do.
Not sure whether he made that pit stop by himself.
Wasn't our man Jose Protege won stage 1?
Yes.
Boy, he is way back out of the draft. He must have been involved in some of that.
Yeah. Checking in on Shady Acres. He was looking to make a move on somebody coming off the tri-oval, but that didn't work for him. He's running back there in about 16th spot, I believe.
Yeah, I was going to say he's back there in 14th, it looks like at least.
Heavy Duty still leading. Oh. Car's making some moves now.
Yeah, they're getting a little squirrely. A little early in the race for it to get squirrely like that, but, you know.
Oh, somebody just got shoved up into the wall there. Bob Drew making contact.
They're banging around, they're banging around,
Ooh.
they're banging around.
I think we got some frustrations going on right now. And that will be a caution.
It is a caution, it looks like to me.
But it's Bob Drew involved in that wreck, along with a few others there.
Well, for everybody that's not a lap down, that's probably a good thing for them. They're probably happy about that.
And I believe that was a good thing for, what's his name?
For Sharp, that went a lap down and Sharp, get it back. Might be able to get that lap back, you never know. Anyway, folks, hey, thank you for being here tonight. We really do appreciate it. This is the Travis Tyson Memorial 300, the first annual. Today would have been Travis's birthday, would have been 35 years old. And if you're wondering why there's a bunch of red cars on the track, it's because that was Travis's favorite car, and that's why we're running them tonight. We hope you're enjoying the race. It's had its few excitement moments. And I know I'm sitting here on the edge of my seat just getting ready for this finish here in about 40 laps because it's going to be a good one.
Heavy Duty.
Thank you.
Heavy Duty 540 is your leader right now as they come off of turn 2. Somebody got sideways.
Oh,
looks like they gathered it back up. But yeah, this field quickly got back to single file up front here.
Looks like Shady's got himself in 10th position. He's been moving up slowly but surely.
That's right, Dark Knight on the top side of Shady there. Falling back in the back of the field. He'll slot in here in 13th spot. Nope, 14th.
Boy, it looks some guys already in the back have lost the draft to the main pack already. There's about 3 or 4 of them back there that have lost it. Oh, there's a move. There's a move. Boy, they all put a move on Heavy Duty right there. Did you see that?
No, I did not, unfortunately. I was looking
about
away at the
5
time.
or 6 of them just kicked out. They're still coming from the outside, putting Heavy Duty back.
True Death is the new leader. With Pittman.
Heavy Duty is now back in 7th place. That was a move right there, let me tell you.
Oh, I believe it.
And it was pretty well orchestrated, let me tell you. If you saw that, it was a beautiful thing to see.
TCRD Dubs running in 2nd now. As our leaders start to get settled once again.
Get off my curtain!
You got Dan the Man in 3rd.
What about Bernie Prison? Get down!
We've got Hick Ross in fourth. No, he's back in the pack trying to catch the pack.
And we're back double file racing once again. Trying to see who's trying to lead that top side.
Come on, all you
that's
guys in the
WRX
back,
Mike.
get up top there. Look at him. Get up top there. They'd have that thing moving. A little too late now.
Well, you did say it does take a couple laps for them to get the momentum going.
Yeah, now that they have quite a few cars, though, they can't give up. They have to stay like that for 2 laps. And what that also does will give the guys at the back of the bottom feeder line the eyeball to think, hey, maybe this is my chance to jump on top and move with those guys.
If they feel like they're making enough ground.
They're not losing any ground, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, they're kind of starting to lose a little bit of ground, admittedly, because watching Dark Knight, he has gained a couple spots in the last lap, but now the top side is starting to gain a little bit more momentum back. You have to forgive me, as Dark Stream is a few seconds behind what we are seeing right now live.
Sure.
But yeah, WRX Mike has led that top side to about in line with 4th position now.
And if he could get a couple more of those guys from back there to move up, they would have something going on. But you know, hey, like I said before, they're probably just trying to all be safe right now. And when it comes down to 10 laps, it's going to be on.
The bottom line is starting to break up a little bit. That will help out the top side, I believe.
Sure.
Somebody got forced down there. Either that or they hugged the yellow line a little bit too much.
There. Look at that top line.
Yep. All the way to the lead for
there.
WRX Mike.
I mean, if he was pulling out just to say he wanted to pit, that was a big pull out for whoever that was, because they've lost the draft, they lost everything.
Yep.
Who was that?
I don't know, but somebody back there has completely lost that lead draft. Let me cycle back around to see.
I'll tell you, True Test trying to pull this bottom line up front again. The top line is giving them a hard time right now.
That might have been D-Dubs.
Oh, there's a couple more
up there.
Into the infield. One almost into the infield wall. I mean, if they're calling for a pit, that was a big call. That top line is still holding its own here.
Yep, WRX Mike. WRX Mike is still leading.
They're gaining. Some cars are pulling up with them.
I don't know. That extra 2 lines high is definitely helping them out. As Baseball Kid is pushing WRX Mike to the front.
Well, the guys in the back of the bottom feeder line figured it out and moved up to help them. Look, they broke up the bottom so much that, look at that top line is going to overtake the whole ball. Oh, they left one guy out. They left one guy out. That's a bummer.
That is a bummer. Looks like Dark Knight has lost the was part of that little incident there too. There on the backstretch a couple laps ago.
I'm going to tell some of these guys you're not supposed to pass under the yellow, but I guess that's besides the fact at this point. So, now we got WRX on Mikey 88 up front, leading this thing. And I'll tell you, it looks like the weather's going to hold up, doesn't it? Even though we got a few scattered clouds here. Looks like the weather here in Talladega is going to be just fine for the finish of this race. I don't think rain's going to be an issue.
Yep, no virtual rain in this game. Yeah, Dark did get a little messed up there. He's all the way back in 15th now. Shady Acres back there in 16th as well. Bob Drew in 17th. And up ahead of Dark is Chewy and Mucka. 8 seconds ahead.
So do you have a lap count for us at all?
31 laps, 30 laps to go last time. So they'll be coming to 29 laps at the line here.
So we're probably just going to have one more green flag pit stop if we're lucky, right?
If there is green flag pit stop, yes.
Oh, there's going to have to be one because I think they only get 18 laps on ×2.
Yeah, I think that's about right. 18, 19. It's going to be close, though. So the question is, how soon do you pit? Do you just run with the rest of the field and assume that everybody's going to run it out until they almost absolutely can't? Or...
Well, there's going to be the guys that are going to think that pitting early, 1 lap early, is going to be the way to go. And there's going to be the guys that are going to think, let's just run this thing dry because we're still moving just as fast as anybody else as long as we got our draft going.
Right.
So, and then they'll have to make a decision. They'll have to look at their tires. They'll have to think, hey, are my left sides going to make it? Do I just need to take right sides? Do they want to set themselves up maybe if they are going to have to make that extra pit stop to split the pit stops in half? There's a lot of thinking going on right now, let me tell you.
Yeah, I'm sure that that these guys will be communicating with each other throughout the rest of this run, trying to figure out, okay, when can I pit? Okay, when can you pit? When can you pit? You want to work together? All right, let's stick together and hope for the best here. As so this field continues single file.
See, and that's another thing for me, and the reason I like Dark's strategy and I like to run up top too, is you can get in a situation here where in this last pit stop you're going to have to take right side tires, and you might not have to. If you're running up top, your tires might be good. You just might be able to run it down to the last drop and take 1 can or a can and a half or whatever you need in gas, and you're out of there. And of course they say if you're going to take a can and a half, you might as well take right sides anyway, right?
Sorry, I got distracted there. What was that?
It's okay. I was just saying, you know, at this point, they're going to be looking at their tires. They're going to be looking at their fuel mileage, what they're going to get, what they can have. And, you know, some of them might take the risk of not taking any tires on this last pit stop, depending on what their rotation the tires were on the earlier pit stops.
Absolutely. Well, I mean,
you know,
don't forget,
because on that last pit stop was under a yellow, correct?
Yes, yes, and
so
it was with like 32 laps to go.
And they could have all took all 4 then. And if that's the case, if they have to pit again with 10 laps to go, they just might take gas. They might not take tires.
But at the same time, depending on how the left side tire wear is, you might have to take 4.
Well, man, if I remember Talladega,
2 tires should be good.
If they took 4 tires at that yellow flag pit stop they just took, they might have to take right sides. But if you're on top running all the time, you might not have had to take any tires at all. But like I said before, if you're going to take a can or a can and a half to make it, you might as well take those right side tires anyway. going to all fall within the same time frame.
Right. But either way, I think that based on how many laps are left to go in this race, which we should be coming up to about 24 laps to go in this race. I'm watching Dark now. He's currently running in 18th spot.
And I don't
okay,
know
so
if
he's got 3 to go.
noticed.
He's got 3 laps left in his fuel. 24 laps to go, 3 laps left to fuel. I don't know, man.
They might have to make 2 pit stops. Take right sides now and take nothing the last time. But what I wanted to say is, I don't know if anybody noticed or not, but the last 4 laps, nobody's tried to go up top and make a move.
No,
They've all stayed on the bottom. And we know why they're all staying on the bottom, don't we, Canute? Because it's getting time to make a pit stop, and nobody wants to be blocked off from going down the pit run.
Nope, and the soonest, if you stay up there, you can get blocked up there. You might miss your pit. Then you'll have to go around, and you run risk of running out of fuel. You know, it's just not fun if you do that. So
and that's exactly why these guys are on the bottom right now. I guarantee you. We'll have to see if they're going to talk to each other about pits, or if they're actually going to show by going under the yellow line on the back straightaway that this is when they're going to pit. So
honestly, I think it'll
this
either
time
be
around or the next time around, probably.
Exactly. I think that since WRX Mike has been out front for so long, we're probably going to see him dip down below the double yellow line this time to say, hey, I'm making a pit stop. Yep. And him and the guy behind Baseball Kid, they're going to be making a pit stop here as well, running together.
I think they're all going to try to stretch it out, thinking they might be able to make it without that short pit stop at the end.
Nobody making a signal this time.
Nope, not one. They're all staying low. Probably be the next time around.
Yep.
But they're all, they're all holding a pretty good line. So they're moving. I'm telling you, this line of cars right here is probably going into turn 1 at about 209 miles an hour.
All right, so
Maybe
Dark Knight is pitting this time by.
Well, we're going to see right here how many people actually signal their pit. And I see nobody signaling. Oh, there's one way in the back. That was Dark, probably.
No, Dark's already pitted.
Oh, okay. So anyway, somebody way in the back signaled they were going to pit. That might be a mistake, unless you just don't have the gas. Yeah, these guys are not going to be able to go any farther. This is it. They're going to have to pit this time around.
The fact that they've been able to go as far as they have is just absolutely amazing. By the way, Dark is making a 4-tire pit stop. So, I mean, I don't think he spun, but yeah, the fact that Dark was making a 4-tire pit stop.
Okay, let's see what we got.
Here we go. Leaders are down below the yellow.
Second, third,
Shit, my basil's dying.
Fourth, and fifth all signaled that they're going into the pits. This is just some beautiful racing, guys. For all of you out there watching this race, these guys are just doing a beautiful, beautiful job here.
Oh, and we got some guys charging in a little harder.
Yeah.
Using the wall to help slow themselves down.
Hope they make the speed limit.
And some more guys did stay out, so.
Oh, yeah. See what happens. Let's see. How much in WRX? I believe that the leader took 4 and a bunch of other people just took 2.
Somebody just backed out of this race.
Okay, we'll see who it is in a moment.
Bad 5 Martin. So we lost Bad 5 Martin.
Does it look like the Baseball Kid is coming out first, doesn't it?
Give me a second.
No,
Let me
there is
cycle around
somebody ahead
here.
of him. There is somebody ahead of him. Let me see
Yes,
if I
there
can
is.
find him. Here
Clashing.
it is. It's
JCR
JCR
clashing.
clashing. Yes.
He might have
But
been
he's
one of
all
those
by
guys that got on the
himself.
wall.
Yeah, he might have just took gas and not tires. We don't know, you know. But, you know, if people hook up here, they should be able to catch him pretty soon.
I mean, baseball kid's by himself as well.
But he's got a couple guys behind him coming up
Yeah.
to get him.
Mike G,
We got
2338
a
there.
bunch of guys coming out of the pits right now.
Clashing your current leader. We're running with him. But a couple guys have beat him out. Does he have the momentum?
Yeah, he's got to catch those two guys up there.
I think he's got to dip down to the bottom line and try and catch the draft. Yeah, he's not quite close enough to assume the lead here. See if we can cycle around here.
Okay, is that the Dan the Man in first right now?
Trying to get there. Yes, that is Dan the Man.
Looks like we got some guys in the pits right now. Is that Pittman in second? Hard for me to tell.
Yes, it is Pittman.
It is Pittman in second.
And Clashin was able to catch up there, so make him the third guy in line.
There you go. So we'll see what type of pit strategy that Clashin used. See if it works for him. Boy, there's somebody that's out of gas on the infield, huh?
Oh, I didn't see that part.
Yeah, and you got these four, yeah, on the infield of coming around turn 2 right now. Somebody was on the infield. I think they were out of gas, though. Didn't look like they were coming out of the pits. Who knows? I'm looking at it all backwards, so it looks kind of funny anyway.
Yeah, and...
Okay, so we have the group of 3 here, and behind them we have a group of 4. So the odds are there's enough laps for the group of 4 to catch them.
Give me a moment, I'll be able to tell you how many laps are left. Actually, it's going to be about another 25 seconds or so. So I wait for Dark Knight to cycle around on his stream. He's half a lap behind these guys, so.
I'm waiting to see about TCRD Dubs. Looks like he's out of the race.
Yep.
And there's one other one. That'd be 4 of them. Chart 24. Looks like we have 4 cars out of the race right now.
All right, so we have less than...
making sure that I'm looking at them for long enough that they're not moving.
Yeah, Bad 5 Martin is out. TCRD Dubs is out, indeed. Yep, Charp did quit as well. So that's 5 cars total out of the race. As this lead pack is now, instead of a group of 3, it's a group of 7. Once again,
yes,
14 laps left in this race, coming around this time to get 13 to go. Dan the Man is currently your leader.
And FRR Pittman is in second place.
Mucka FRR running up there in the top 7 as well. Currently in 6th spot. GTL the Sauce, or GTR LL the Sauce, running in 7th spot.
Yeah, I was watching them as they're lapping a car here,
Yep.
and probably coming up to lap another one.
Jose Protege there, right there as well. He's in
fifth.
5th.
He's in 5th, yes.
Yeah, WRX Mike, who was leading this race, now a lap down. Baseball Kid right there in 4th. And JCR Clashing is running in 3rd. So it looks like we're setting ourselves up for a 7-car battle here. Coming to the final 12 laps. It'll be 11 laps to go at the line. As these guys now run single file, it's all between them. I don't think we're really going to see a move till probably, what do you think, Biker? Probably 3 to go, 2 to go at the earliest?
I think if they're going to make a move, they're going to have to make a move on the last lap. And they're going to have to make it coming out of 2 down the back stretch. Or maybe going into 3, they could make the move. There's a couple of different strategy ideas there.
but at that point, that's probably not going to come from any better than 3rd or 4th place.
Well, it depends on if you can come around 1 and 2 and get yourself some gap. Come around on that back stretch, hold that gapping until about 2/3 of the way down the back stretch. And then let that gapping suck you up and get you to the outside of those underneath cars going into 3. And there's equal amount of cars, no telling who's going to get to the finish line first. There's kind of different, there's like 2 different strategies most guys go with that I'm aware of. And that's them. We'll just have to see what these guys do.
Indeed.
It looks like there's 8 cars in the mix, or is that one of the cars that got lapped just jumped onto the tail end?
Might have been one of the cars that got lapped. I can't really tell, again, with everybody running the same paint scheme. The only bad part about this is that...
Oh, I know. What would have been nice is if we could have all made custom cars. With that type of paint scheme right there, but all with different numbers.
Right.
But it's all good.
Either that or use the same number 7, but change up your paint schemes a little bit.
Yeah, well, the change in paint schemes ain't going to tell you who the drivers are.
Oh, Dark Knight's coming back down pit road for some reason. Maybe he didn't put in enough fuel.
Splash. You know what? I'm telling you that they need to make one more pit stop before the finish.
Yeah, but he came as he had like less than a lap of fuel.
Let's see how long he's in here. So I'm watching him. See,
he said half a gas.
He took a 3-second half can splash.
Yep.
I think that's like 3.6 seconds or 3.33.
3.2 on the stop clock.
Okay, so that tells me these guys are going to have to stop and do the same thing.
I don't think so. I think that these guys in this front pack are good to go. And just barely good to go.
Huh? We'll just have to see, huh? See how it plays out.
So now we've got, I believe, 9 laps to go.
Mucka on the outside here, really?
I don't think he was there by choice. He might have been put there by somebody else.
Huh.
Okay, so Dark when he crossed the line, he had 8 to go. So he's a lap down. So Dan the Man, MRL, will have 6 laps to go when he crosses the line.
Okay. We're going to watch and see what they do.
I believe that's Clashing back there in third, taking a peek on the inside of
Pittman.
Pittman, yep.
See, we got the same guy on the outside again back there.
Maybe he is trying to make some moves, trying to make something happen.
Maybe he hopes somebody else will pull out if they see him pull out.
Yep. But again, as we said, probably not going to happen until second to last lap or the last lap. 5 to go now.
Yeah, and this is the 7 top cars right here.
That's correct.
Whoever was trying to tail on him in the 8th car couldn't do it. Had to go in the pits or something, who knows.
Or had some damage and just couldn't keep with them. Through the tri-oval one more time. Dan the Man leads Pittman.
Yep.
And JCR Clashing. 4 laps to go this time by. See here, if I'm in third or fifth place, I'm looking to see if I can time something. I'm looking to experiment. See how long it takes, or how far back I can get before I can suck right up to the guys ahead bumper. Or at least I would have started doing that a few laps ago. But if I'm Pittman, I don't know, I'd probably want to wait till coming off of turn 4. THC Drip Rev says Dan's gonna. Yeah, Dan's probably going to win this race. There's a good chance of that.
Yeah, but we all know if you're in first place in this race, most times, especially with the skilled guys we have driving, here, oh, look at this. Especially with the skilled guys you have driving, you're not going to end up at first when it's all over. Look at them come on the outside now.
Making the move.
He didn't get over there to block him.
Nope.
See that? He didn't see him in time, and he couldn't get over there to block him.
I think he wanted to stick right with Pittman. Yeah, I think he wanted to stick right with Pittman and see if that would work, but unfortunately,
no.
Nothing happening there.
See, neither Pittman or him saw it coming, or one of them would have got up there in front of him. And I think the reason they didn't see it coming because they think it's, a couple laps too soon. What do you think there, Canute?
I think it, I mean, clearly it wasn't too soon, especially if both Dan and Pittman were sleeping. But maybe it was too soon. We'll just have to find out here.
So we got Clashing in the front right now. Well, what happened there? He pulled out and pulled up.
2 to go at the line.
Clashing's on the outside by himself, holding it off. What?
I don't know. I think
back down. He had to get back down.
Oh nope! I think we're at the last lap now.
We're splitting them
because
up.
We're getting dicey. Yeah, heading into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Clashing is your leader heading into turn 3. Can somebody make a move later?
They didn't do anything to organize and make a move at that point at all.
Yeah, Clashing had it.
Clashing's going outside the block,
here they
coming
come.
down above the block. He's trying to block. Oh,
Oh, he
they made
left
a
the
move
door
on the
open.
inside, on the inside. Who's that on the inside? Oh, they're bouncing around. Who is that? Pittman? Who is that? Ain't Pittman. Who is that?
Give me a second. I'll cycle around here.
I'm
Oh, come
trying to
on, man.
cycle around and figure it out.
Was it Protege? I think it was Protege.
You think it was Jose
I
Protege?
think so. It was either
We'll
no
have to check
GTL,
it and see. We'll have to check it and see at the end
either
of the race.
either GTR LL the Sauce or Jose Protege. It was Jose Protege. According to the results, it was
Nice.
Jose Protege.
Nice. What a great finish that was, too. What a great finish. Well, everybody, we're glad you could be with us. We will have the winner in the booth with us shortly. Hope you enjoyed it. It was a very wonderful occasion. We're very happy that we could bring it to you. And we've got prayers out and wishing the best for both sides of the family. And it was my privilege to be in the booth tonight for the Travis Tyson Memorial 300, the first annual. And thank you, Canute, for having me, sir.
Thank you for joining me for this wonderful, wonderful race. We'll wait for the race to end here, and then we'll back out of the lobby. And then we'll get Shady Acres and Jose Protege. Hang on a second. Oh, dang it, he backed out. But yeah, Shady, you want to get Protege in here?
Yes, I'm gonna get him in here. So go ahead and keep on talking a few minutes while I get some folks in here.
Well, I mean, we had some fun during that race. Like that was,
Oh, yeah,
that
we
was
did.
quite an entertaining finish there. Chewy also needs an invite.
Yes, I got him.
So, and there it is, GTR _Jose Protege.
Yeah, what a nice ending to that race you had, Jose.
Yeah, what's up, fellas? First of all, I want to say happy birthday to Trav.
Yeah.
There you go.
Birthday, Trev, and give me 1 second, guys. Somebody very special is gonna come on up here and join us, and she is here. Travis's wife Kayla is in the booth to congratulate our winner in the Travis Tyson Memorial 300. That is GTR Jose Protege. Congratulations, man. That real quick, man. How were you able to pull that off?
Man, I don't know. We were waiting until the last minute so we can get a run going. We were in a party chat together, the third through sixth. So we were waiting for those guys, and finally made a run. Once we took the lead and took the inside line, it was just a matter of who of us four was gonna win it. Baseball went to the outside. I took the inside, and Clashing went to block baseball, and that was it. I got the inside.
Hi, Kayla, welcome to the broadcast booth. Thank you so much for joining us for this occasion. We had a lot of fun. You have any few words for the winner?
Well, thank y'all for having me and congratulations. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun to watch and congratulations. And it brought such good memories back because I used to watch everything with Travis, so I really appreciate all that y'all do for him.
All right, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you,
Happy birthday to
Kayla.
Trav.
Thank you,
Thank
hon.
you.
Thank you, Kayla. And Chewy, you in here?
I am.
Hey Chewy, you've done something very special and put something very special together for Kayla. Do you want to go ahead and tell her about it?
Yeah, so Kayla, was talking to Shady, I think about a couple weeks ago, and I pitched the idea of raising some money to help you guys out since the Traps lost. Trav was such a big, huge help for almost all of us, man. Like you can't even put words to it. That spending all these nights racing with him, listening to him argue about somebody moving him, and he brought a smile to everybody. And we decided to start a GoFundMe page to help you out. Like for however long you want. Like we're here to help you. We're all here. Trav is such an inspiration for all of us that we've raised up right now $120, and it's going to keep climbing. It's going to be open forever. Everybody's going to pitch in as much as they can to just remember him and how much he was for all of us.
Oh, we all are so sweet. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you, Chewy. And yeah, Kayla, yeah, I talked to you last night, and one thing I promise you, that Trav's memory he will never be forgotten. He is with us. He was with everybody tonight in that Red Baron. We called it the Red Baron. And we were all in it, and we all had Travis riding with us, and we miss him dearly, and it was it was a fun day. It was really a fun day, and just so glad that you're able to be a part of it. Really, really glad.
Well, I appreciate again that y'all had me. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much for all that you do, and y'all brought more joy to his life than you could ever possibly know, and that means a lot to me.
That means the world to us. And Chewy and Jose, I want to thank you guys so very much for being a part of this. And Jose, congratulations on winning this. I know that you knew Travis for a long time, racing with him in Cobra and GC. I think were you in GC with him?
Yeah, man. We did GC, both sliders and customs. We did a little bit of WKR and Canadian League and Cobra.
There's nobody. I'm really glad that you came up here, that you got the win, and somebody who was close to him. I know personally, talking to him, that he had a lot of respect for you, and he liked you a lot, and he really respected you, and he really enjoyed racing with you, and he told me that.
Yep, we sure did.
And same thing with Chewy, man. He told me that he really enjoyed racing with you, and he had a lot of respect for you, and you were one of the guys that really he was close with. So he told me that about you.
Yeah, we all know it's going to be tough, and we all know it's been tough for you, Kayla. That missing him is just it takes away from heat, from all this racing stuff, and you could tell that we're missing that one guy out there that's running in car cam and running everybody up to the wall. Because he doesn't know where he is. But it was fun running with him, and it's going to be so hard not to remember not running with him anymore.
Well, thanks, man, and I really want to thank all you guys for being a part of this, and I want to thank everybody who was a part of this today, and the entry races that we had this afternoon and the main event. I want to thank everybody for being a part of it. I want to also give a special thank you to our broadcast crew, Biker and Canute. You guys, I'll listen to the broadcast, but I already know you guys do a fantastic and wonderful professional job, and I want to thank both of you for taking the time today to be a part of this and to broadcast this race for everybody who's watching it and who will be watching it. And it really means a lot seeing you guys spending your time and taking your time and being a part of this. So I want to thank both of you very, very sincerely for being a broadcast crew tonight.
Hey,
Thank
well,
you
it
very
was
much, Shady.
my pleasure, Shady. It was my pleasure, believe me.
And it was just as much of a pleasure for me as well. I mean, again, we raced with him, and we really got along well with him. I don't think anybody that he's ever raced with, at least in the long run, ever really had a problem with him. I mean, there might have been a couple incidences where he might have gotten together with someone, and sure, there might have been a little bit of uh, non-communication there for a couple days, but yeah, he was a very likable person, and and today, I think just the amount of people that showed up for the qualifying races and everybody who raced in the main event tonight, it just proved just how well liked of a person, and hopefully, should we be able to do this race next year, hopefully it'll be just as big of an event for us to put on.
Well
Absolutely.
said, Canute. Well said, brother.
Yeah, Biker, you got any? You want to say a few words?
Well, I'll just tell you this. I raced quite a bit with Travis when he came into HDRS, and he was a real good guy. He was easy to talk to, easy to get along with. Was a pretty damn good racer in my book, and I enjoyed having him aboard.
Hey, well, yes, we did, and he's with all of us every day in our hearts and spirits. So today we celebrate him, and we celebrate today being his birthday. So like I said, I wanna thank all you guys, and I also want to give a special thank you to someone who couldn't be here tonight, but he was a big part of putting this together, and that is my friend Mystic. He owns the Mystic Racing League. When I back in January, when I knew I wanted to do something special for him, and I got with him, and he actually officiates and is a flag man for the Cars Tour. And he had a race today at the Cars Tour, so he's waving the flag, so that's why he couldn't be here. But his guidance, and he has a lot of experience putting these events on, and I could not have been able to do this without him. And as a matter of fact, and a little bit of good news, he is having his yearly Eldora dirt race, his dirt derby, for a chance to win some money on that one next Sunday at 11 o'clock. So those who are watching who love to do the dirt on at Eldora, there's going to be some other prizes. There's going to be money for the top 5 finishers, I think, and about like $300 to the winner or something like that. A lot of fun. It's going to be for next Sunday. So he's holding that. So everybody who's listening and will be listening, he's going to have that next Sunday, June 11th. So if anybody is interested in being a part of that Eldora Dirt Derby held on by Mystic, his PSN tag is S4G underscore Mystic. Or you can contact me directly. My PSN tag is Shady Acres 28. You can contact me directly, and I will get you in touch with him to make sure that you get entered in that Eldora race. But I wanted to thank him also because he played a big part of this behind the scenes, helping me put this together. So I wanted to thank him specifically. Like I said, I want to thank everybody again, and it was a fun day, and I miss racing with them. I ride the in-car camera too, and we talked about that a lot. But I really miss my friend, and this is just the only way I can honor him, and it just really meant a lot to see so many people turn out today, and I just can't be any more grateful and how the day went. So I just want to thank everybody again.
And we want to thank you for allowing us to be a part of it, Shady. And that will pretty much do it, unless somebody else has any last words they'd like to chime in.
Hey,
I
well,
just want to say,
as always, oh, go ahead, sir.
I just want to say thank you, Shady, man. Without you, this would not have been put together. So appreciate it putting it together, and we'll be back next year to defend.
We will, God willing. Yes, we will.
Yeah, I just
And
wanted to say congratulations, Jose Protege, on the win. It was a very great finish to watch. I appreciate being a part of this. I appreciate being invited to the booth. It means a lot to me. And as always, everybody living life behind bars. Bikers out of here. Late, late.
Thank you, Biker, for joining me up here in the booth. Thank you, Shady, for putting this event on. And once again, congratulations, GTR. Jose Protege he just absolutely timed that move right and was able to come away with a fantastic, just a fantastic victory in a absolutely wonderful event. That is going to do us tonight from Talladega Super Speedway. I am HDRS Canute 907. We will see you again sometime.